What's up, Ohana? It's Brother Delson, and I'm here with my beautiful better half.
Hi, I'm Shania.
How was your week this week, babe?
The week was weekend.
It was a weekend.
Yeah.
Same. We had majority of the kids this week, and they're with you.
Yes,
Full
they
mom,
are.
full mom,
Yeah.
school. Youngest one, his mom is still down with her newborn, so we've kind of had him
Yeah.
quite a bit. So you had your hands full this week, for sure.
Very, very full.
Are you tired?
Very.
And it is Sunday, so it's we're closing off last week. Tomorrow we're starting the week again. Your kids, they go back with their dad tomorrow, so we got a little bit of break, but you still got a bunch of stuff because we're prepping for Tita's birthday.
Yes.
So it never stops. It never stops.
No.
So my week, if you were wondering, my week was okay. Work has been more down than up, I guess. And I try to be a positive person, but it's been pretty slow for me this month. So starting to pick up, but yeah. I mean, regardless, I know who is our provider, and I know we'll make it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. How did we meet? I feel like we kind of did talk about this earlier this week about telling the story about
Right.
about how we met. So that's what you guys are gonna get today. You want to go first, or I think you should go first.
I think you should go first because I want to hear your version of this story.
Oh man. Okay. Well, in the day and age of dating apps and social media, we did not meet through a dating app or social media, and that's something I'm really proud of.
Yeah.
Every time everybody asks me, "How did you guys meet?"
Yeah.
This is my opening line, is that in the day of social media and dating apps, we met organically, and we actually met at a Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
I rolled up. You guys know, I mean, I'm a car guy. I've always been around in the car scene, so, but I mean, in the last couple of years, I kind of fell back a little bit just with life and just everything in general. So I actually rolled up in this car behind us. It's got spray paint, as you can tell. It's spray painted white. It's, faded, chipping. There's no front bumper. There's no front bumper. It is ridiculously loud. I just roll up to this Cars and Coffee, just seeing the normal people. Just kind of in my element, I guess,
Yeah.
And as the Cars and Coffee is going, so I've at this point I've seen her like on Instagram. I don't know if we
Because
followed.
we were following each other
Okay.
for a while before.
Yeah, because she had her car, I had my car. We just mutually just followed each other. Not gonna lie, I was checking her out. I will definitely check her out. And yeah, no, I from what I understood, you were in a relationship at the time. Like that's what I saw.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And as the event went on, I kind of like locked eyes with you a couple times. I was always looking in your direction, like a creep. No. But she went to go start up her car, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what triggered it. And she started her car, and the thing was loud.
Yeah.
The thing was loud, and if that's anything to get me, it's a loud car. And I just started walking your way. I heard the car start up, and I was like, yeah, cool. And I literally had no intention or anything. Just
Yeah.
came up to be like, oh, your cold start is mental or something like that. I said something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we started talking story. it was super super small talk. It wasn't like anything
Out of pocket.
out of pocket
No.
or any, well, I mean, I'm out of pocket.
Right, but it wasn't
In
anything weird.
Yeah, and yeah, we kind of just talked as friends, and that was kind of it
From your version.
from my version. From my version. So, but that's how we met. So before we go into the next phase of how we met, I want you to tell your story.
Okay, so from my perspective, you touch base on like a lot of the stuff, but
Yeah.
I think I remember it a little more like detailed,
Yeah.
right? Like I remember like the details, like
Yeah.
what you were wearing and yada yada yada.
Women are way more detailed. I'll tell you
I'm very
that.
observant, yeah. So the way I remember it, right? The crew had talked about it, putting together the Cars and Coffee.
Oh,
so
that's
like,
right, because it was
It was through Envious, our car crew,
yeah.
and so
Shout out Envious.
Yeah. And so they were talking about it in the group chat and, day and time and whatever. And I was like, I should probably go because I barely show up to any car events like at that point in time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I should probably go. So I headed out there. I showed up, said hi to everybody. I think I was hanging out with Chris. And we were all kind of just standing there talking stories, right? We hear this car, very loud car, like whipping around the parking lot.
I wasn't whipping
like,
around.
I kind of figured it was you because, like you said, we followed each other. So, like, I
Yeah.
kind of knew. And then, you pulled into the parking lot, stopped a few times, saying hi to everybody along the way, parked your car, and then you got out. You got out of the car.
Yeah.
So I looked at Chris and I said, "Who's that?" Right? she told me, "Oh, that's Delson," and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, I kind of knew, but I wanted to be sure. And then time went on, and I walked over to my car because I noticed that some like younger kids were looking at it. And they were like, "Oh, what kind of exhaust is this? Can you start it up for us?" So I hopped in and started it up. And they were like, "Oh my God, it's so loud. It sounds so nice." And then I turned it off. And then I kind of sat in there. And then you walked over. And I could see someone walking over from like my peripherals, but I didn't really like turn to pay attention because there's a lot of people walking around. You come like into the door and you like kneel down and you're like, you looked at me and you said, "That cold start goes crazy, bro."
Just no shame, yeah. No
No.
shame. Just
But it wasn't like weird for me because I'm like, oh yeah, the exhaust attracts attention.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. I was like, oh, thank you. And then I got out and then we kind of just started talking stories.
yeah. I know, like baby mamas and baby daddies. I remember
Yeah.
briefly that kind of came up, and then
And then that's how you found out
That's
that
how
I
I
was
found out.
not in a relationship.
yeah, yeah,
And that was kind of the start of everything.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, that was the first phase of how we met, and then I was like, oh wow, I'm trying to hang out.
Yeah. And then like a couple of days, I think it was like 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah, I didn't go for the right after I
No.
met you. I kind of was like, okay, let me
Yeah.
just get I made myself known
Right.
and I gave some time.
Yeah. But you didn't just like slide in there either. Like I
No.
had posted something and you responded to the post.
Yeah, yeah. We call that smooth operator. I'm
Gosh.
kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I think I responded to I responded to one of your stories. Was it about the sticker?
No, it was about, that was after. It was about watching someone drive away in a car or something.
Ah.
And you were like, that was me on Sunday.
Oh,
or
just laying
Saturday,
it on
wherever
thick.
was.
Just
Yeah.
laying it on thick. Like, I mean, I feel like it, if you want something, or if you, I don't know. I just felt like I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
beat around the bush, and
So shout out to Kamu for putting on Cars and Coffee.
Kamu.
And shout out to Chris for introducing us.
Yeah. So that's kind of how we met, and then we were talking. We talked over. That was our form of communication, was Instagram, because she played the hard to get card, didn't give me her number right away. Like, she was like, no, you got to earn that, and I was like, I like that. I like that.
Just for
And
giving people my number. I didn't
Yeah.
like know you,
yeah,
you
no,
know.
for sure. And yeah, and then, I mean, you live in Hilo. I lived in Kona. So the chances that we were gonna be able to hang out was not very high. Was not very high, because I mean, we're on opposite sides of the island.
Right.
You know.
Oh, but then once we started talking, I made it a point.
Oh yes.
Like the first
that's the
time
thing.
we actually hung out, I made the effort.
Yeah, that was her. It was all her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, it was a group effort. It was a group effort.
It was like a random day too.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what are you doing today?
Yeah, super random. And she just, you didn't have your kids. I was just kind of cruising,
Yeah.
and you're like, you're thinking about coming to Kona, you said. And then next thing you know, you're here, and we went to Harbor House. I was broke at the time. Okay, mind you, I was completely broke at the time, and I was actually doing laundry. Didn't have any. I was couch surfing. If I'm being honest, I was couch surfing. I didn't have any clean clothes. I was like, we gotta go to Ross. Went into Ross, didn't have a shirt. I remember this. The security lady's like, why don't you have a shirt? You can't be in here without a shirt. I'm like, dude, it's Hawaii for one.
And then you told her, I'm gonna grab a shirt
I'm
right
trying
now.
to buy a shirt right now. I
And then
don't
we
have
walked
one.
out with no shirt.
Yeah, because they didn't have a shirt that I just wanted a plain white shirt, and they didn't have it. So we went from Ross to Target, and you were shopping with me.
Shirtless in Target.
Shirtless. I was like, wow, what a first date. It wasn't even a date. We were just hanging out.
Yeah.
And yeah, we ended up going to Harbor House. You had poke nachos.
I did.
Hey, I remember this stuff. And I had a schooner, a big wave. So, yeah. And then is that when we were down Ali'i Drive, right?
Yes. You took me to the ice cream spot.
Gelato.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gypsy Gelato.
Okay, yeah.
And then we walked Ali'i Drive. And this whole time I'm nervous. I'm like, I can't believe I'm hanging out with this girl. She's so...
He did disclose that he wanted to hold my hand the whole time, but he was scared too.
Yeah. I was. I wanted to, because I mean, I'm very chivalrous when it comes to it too. So it's like, I'm not gonna like put pressure on something where I feel like, she wouldn't want to have pressure put on her. So yeah, I mean, I'm the type that walks on the outer side of the sidewalk,
Yeah.
And I feel like I did that too when on that day.
You pulled
So,
me.
Yeah, I was
You're like,
like,
get on this side. You still do that to this day.
yeah, it's just automatic in my brain. So, but yeah, no. And then after that first time we hung out,
We never stopped
we
hanging out.
never stopped hanging out. We won't get into the anything overrated G, but
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely did kiss on her for the first time that
Yeah.
we hung out though. Like,
And you were nervous.
I was hecka nervous. Oh my gosh. Yeah. For me, it's like, I mean, it was almost like that, elementary school, like butterflies.
We
like,
kept locking eyes.
Yes. And
And
her
he-
eyes are so dark.
So it made him nervous.
Yes. Yeah. Her eyes are so dark. It was just like so intense. So, yeah, it made me really nervous. And I'm normally pretty confident. So, at least in myself, to where it's like, I really don't care, But for some reason with you, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm sitting in the passenger seat of her car,
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, she didn't want to leave, but she had to. And yeah, after that, we just never stopped hanging out. Thank God.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because look at us now. Now I'm in Hilo. I'm in Hilo. We live in Hilo. We're, doing life together. And it's almost been a year now. Like, coming up
Soon.
And so much life has happened in just 1 year. Like, it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. It's kind of crazy how life works.
Yeah.
And it was so natural. Everything just felt so natural. Like, we talk about it all the time.
Nothing was ever awkward.
Yeah.
Or like uncomfortable.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely, like when we first met, right? We definitely had our like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like there's red flags.
Yeah.
There's red flags, So we won't get into that, but
I think those who know.
yeah. But we, for some reason, we were colorblind. Yeah. Colorblind to the red, and all we saw was green. And again, thank God, because now we're here. Got a beautiful family, and we're doing life together. So, yeah. I mean, if you guys that are watching this, I know there's a handful of you, people that are in the club, like the car club, and then some of my friends and stuff. And I want you guys to comment like your I don't know, the first impression of me with her, or the first impression of her with me, and maybe like your favorite story when we first got together. I think that'd be kind of fun to hear.
Because I feel like no one knows like the full story really.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like
Everybody
Cars and
saw
Coffee.
it from a mile away, though.
Who's everybody?
Chris guys, they saw it from a mile away.
I
Kamu
think
guys
she
saw
knew.
it from a mile
She knew
away.
the second I asked, "Who's that?"
Yeah. I mean,
She brags all the time. She's like, "You're welcome." You're welcome
you
for
think about it.
introducing
You think
guys.
about it, car girl, car guy. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Not trying to be cocky or anything. That's just like,
And she knew you for like years.
Oh yeah, she's known me for over a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew her for like what? A few months at that point.
Yeah.
So I don't know if at that point she was on my side or your side.
Who knows? Because
Yeah.
I mean, like I was like I said, I was in a weird place in life, and like I haven't really hung out with a bunch of the car community in a long time. So, that was literally one of like the first events that I went to in a while.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching and tuning into our first. I think I'm gonna call these Sunday talk sessions. Yeah. This is something that, where we sit down, we kind of talk about how our week went, touch base,
Yeah.
And I think for us too, it's like, I want to know if there's anything that I could improve in the week, Granted, this is kind of a special episode. It's, telling you guys how we met and all of that. So we'll resume next week, Sunday, and we'll kind of talk about our week, the things we struggled with, and how we think we're going to overcome it. And maybe some things, if you guys drop a comment, about things that you're going through that you think that we might have any insight on, like, we'd love to hear that. Because, we're both kind of in that period in our lives where, like, hey, we like to really think about, like, what can we do to overcome something. Like, in this last year, we've overcome a lot of things. Individually and as a couple. So, don't be afraid to share with us, because we're not afraid to share you guys our true selves, and not necessarily the issues that we have, but the things we face, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm very thankful, for you, for our kids, for our family, and for everybody that's watching and everybody that's supporting us. So remember, guys, if you guys could share this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, even if it's just 5 words.
Yeah.
It is very much appreciated. So, you have anything to say?
No? I think you covered pretty much all of it.
Yeah, I talk a lot.
You do.
I do.
But
she doesn't
that's
talk
one of the
that
reasons
much.
why I
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah, because she doesn't talk that much. So seeing her on camera and actually talking and conversing,
I do it for him.
Yes, and so I
Yeah.
appreciate that, and something I'm
Nobody
very
sees
thankful.
that side.
No, well now people are.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed week and that we just smash for the rest of the month in whatever you're doing. So, I love you, babe.
I love you.
Aloha, guys.